Hello guys, welcome back to English with Nony. English is not a phonetic language. That is, there are some letters in some words that are not pronounced. Now, one frustrating thing about this in English is there are many words that have those letters that are not pronounced. And these letters are simply called the silent letters. The bad news about this is there's nothing anyone can do about it. But the good news is there are some rules that will help you in mastering them. In today's video, I will share with you these rules with ample examples and also run through them alphabetically from A to Z. I will advise you to take notes of those words so that it will be easier for you to remember them and use them. Alright, now before the lesson commences, I want to give you your homework. Your homework is to write down the silent letters and words you can remember as the lesson is going on. Alright, I hope you have your writing materials. Okay, let's start. Letter A is silent. In some words, when it comes before LLY, especially at the ending of the word. Example, musically, logically, practically, surgically, and specifically. Now, if you watch to A, we don't say logically, neither do we say musically. Alright, so the A is silent before the LLY at the ending of the word. Letter B. B is silent when it comes before T in some words. Example, dirt, not depth. Doubts, not doubts. Subtle. But there is an exception to this. The word obtain. The B there is not silent. Okay. The B is also silent when it comes after M. After M at the ending of some words. Example, bomb, lamb, thumb, nub, tomb, womb, plumber, not plumber, plumber. However, when and B come at the middle of words, both of them are pronounced. Example, member, symbol, assembly, remember, umbrella. Right. Letter C. Letter C is usually silent after S or before I or E. Example, science, scent, scene, descend, fascinate, seizes. Alright. Letter D. Letter D is silent when it comes before and G. Example, knowledge, fridge, budget, badge, handkerchief, sandwich, handsome, Wednesday, edge. Okay, let's go over to letter E. Letter E is silent in many words. Number one, letter E is silent in the past tense of regular verbs. That is in the ED, where you form your past tense with the ED. Some of them, the E there is silent. Example, played, moved, baked, wrapped, seamed. The E is also silent at the end of some words. Example, Sam, phase, tube, clue. All right, sometimes the E at the end of some words affects the pronunciation of the previous vowel in that word. That is commonly what we call the magic E. Examples, we have heed. The E there changes to hide. Sit. With E, sight. Hop. With the E, hope. Heart. Heart. With the E, hate. Slid. With the E, slide. Mart. With the E, mate. Right. Letter G. Letter G is silent if a word begins with GN. Example, nut, no. The G is also silent if a word ends in GN. Example, sign, rain, design, campaign, align. However, GN is pronounced at the middle of words. The GN is pronounced at the middle of some words. Example, magnet, ignore, signature, signature. Right. G is also silent if it comes after a vowel and before an H. Example, through, daughter, night, light, fart. It should also be noted that G and H sometimes come together to form the sound F. Example, tough, laugh, cough. All right, the next is letter H. H is silent if it comes after G at the beginning of a word. Example, ghost, ghost, ghetto. Now, if a word begins with RH, the H there is also silent. Example, rhythm, rhyme, rhinoceros. H is also silent after W in some words. Example, while, words, when, white. But the H is not silent when it comes before O. When the H comes before the O, the H there is sounded. Example, who, whole. H is normally also silent at the beginning of some words. Example, honest, air, honor. Now, when the H is silent at the beginning of the letter, now the article an is preferable. Then you say an honest man, an All right. The H is sometimes silent too after a C. Example, school, chemist, stomach, technology. Letter R. Letter R is pronounced or sounded in all the words except business. That is all I can remember. We don't say business, but business. If you have anyone where the I is silent, please write it in the comments. All right. Now the last letter is letter K. Letter K, this is very simple. Whenever K comes before an N at the beginning of a word, that K is silent. Example, knowledge, nets, new, nuts, knife, nail. Letter L. Letter L is silent in the following words. Should. You don't say should. Could. Would. Palm. Calf. Yuck. Talk. Walk. Chalk. Alright. If you remember anyone that is not included in this one I've listed, write it down in the comment. Letter M. Letter M is silent when it comes before N at the beginning of words. Example, mnemonic. Mnemonic. Letter N. Letter N is usually silent after an M at the end of a word. Example, him, damn, autumn. Letter P. Letter P is usually silent when it comes before S, T, and N at the beginning of words. Example, psychology, pneumonia, pneumatic, psychic. All right. Now, letter P is also silent in the following words. Receipt. Some persons pronounce it as receipt. No. Receipt. Raspberry. Q, not cube. Q. Letter R. Letter R, when it comes after a vowel sound, is silent. And also, when it comes at the end of a word, is also silent. Examples, ports, port, start, war, doctor, pastor. It's silent in those words. Now, letter S. Letter S is also silent in the following words. There's really no rule here. Debris, island. Some persons pronounce it as Island. No, island. Isle, isle too. These two words, they're pronounced the same. That is, they are homophones, but different meanings. Letter T. T is silent in words that end in S-T-E-N. S-T-E-N. Example, listen, not listing. Listen. Fasten. T is also silent in words that end in S-T-L-E. Example, whistle, hustle, castle. T is also silent when it comes before CH. Example, sketch, watch, catch, witch. Alright. T is also silent in some words with the French origin. Example, beret, ballet, buffet. Other words with the silent T are mortgage, often, not often, often, Christmas, not Christmas, Christmas, apostle, apostle. Alright. Letter U is often silent after a G and before a vowel sound. Example, guest, guide, guard, colic, leak. Letter W. W is silent if a word begins with WR. Example, right, wrist, wrap, wrinkle. The W is also silent in words like two, number two, sword, answer. Hello guys, we're coming to the end of today's lesson. Letter X is silent and feel is a French word. Letter Y is also silent and prayer, mare. Lastly guys is letter Z. Letter Z is silent and these French words. One is rendezvous and laissez-faire. That is it guys. It's obvious I didn't give you all the letters that are silent in English, but the rules and guidelines given will go a long way to help you in mastering the silent letters and how best you can pronounce them. Alright, so all you need to do for me is in the comments or in the completion of your homework to write down those words that I may have omitted in this lesson. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. You can also follow me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Thank you so much. See you next time, guys.